What's up, YouTube? So we finally got the face cam. Y'all probably saw my face on RYSRC too. Y'all probably know what that look like. But yeah, we got the face cam up in here. Tell me what y'all think about it. Alright, so I know I've been busy lately. But we're gonna get on this GTA 6 news. So not GTA 6, DLC news. DLC news. Anyway, so what we got right here, it seems like, and I'm gonna try to not make this video too long. I'm gonna try not to make it too long. I'm gonna try to get through everything as efficiently as we can, and so I don't waste your time. So it seems like we're getting a summer DLC, and Rockstar hinted. They said that we might get a DLC possibly this month. They said, GTA Plus members will be receiving free content. Possibly through the first week of the DLC, and then everybody else that doesn't have GTA Plus will be receiving the benefits a week later. My fault. A week later. So we got 14 days. I think today is the 8th, I believe. So I'm covering this like 2 days late because I've been busy, with a lot of IRL stuff. But it's going to be June 24th. And then that's when GTA Plus ends. That's when the GTA Plus benefits for this month, I'm guessing, that started from last month, ends. So the 25th, I'm guessing. So what's today? So today's a Saturday, right? 14 days is June 22nd. That's a Saturday. Then we could be receiving a DLC. I'm guessing we could receive the DLC on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Because the following day, I think it's a Thursday, which would normally be the weekly update day. And on top of that, too, a week after that is July. So we got July 4th coming up in a couple weeks. We're basically already in summertime. Practically, we're already in summertime. Now, if Rockstar doesn't drop the DLC on that day, I could bet you the next week we'll see, the DLC. Which will be July 4th or 3rd or something like that. But and we combine. So coming to GTA Online, we got a new action-packed update featuring its own brand, Vigilante Justice. We got Vigilante coming to GTA Online after 11 years. You know how many people how long we've been asking for Vigilantes? Is it a bit too late? Seeing as we're like a year and a half away from GTA 6? Maybe. But is it good that it's happening? I mean, at least it's happening. Better late than never. But we've been asking for Vigilantes for a long time. And Vigilante is one of my favorite things to do in GTA games, man. I like being a cop. You're always playing a bad guy, right? You're always playing a bad guy. Sometimes you want to be the good guy. in, a video game. So you want to play as a cop. You want to get a cop vehicle. You want to do something different from what you normally do in the open world game. So you want to have like cop outfits, batons, or cuffs, which I don't think we're getting there, but that would be cool though. You want to be able to catch criminals, see if they want it, go after them, turn them in. And then on top of that, you could get rewards. Now, I remember in GTA San Andreas, you get rewards. I think you get a trophy, too, for doing vigilante missions. Same with GTA 4. You get rewards for doing vigilante missions. I think we had vigilante in every GTA game except for GTA 5. And it's finally coming to GTA Online. Really, this should be a story mode thing. I don't know why Rockstar doesn't give story mode any content. Like, we haven't had a story mode DLC in like, well, story mode hasn't been updated in like 8 years or something like that. About 8-9 years or something like that. Well, we did get something like a year ago. Like, that was some new liveries, but that wasn't really any content. Like, and you could go back to my video a year ago. We got some new liveries, but that's all we really got. It was nothing new. Like, you're not really gonna play story mode just for some liveries. Sorry, y'all, if y'all hear that in the background, some firefighters, fire truck or whatever coming down the street. But you don't just want to play the game for some liveries. You'd be better off, getting that stuff in GTA Online. That's what GTA Online is for. New players didn't like it. Listen, the liveries are good. Don't get me wrong, but if they would have put Vigilante in a story mode, I think it would make a lot more sense, because people who play story mode, they've been starving for content for the last decade. Literally. Story mode never gets up. It never gets updates. Never gets updates. I don't know why. Rockstar would make... See, they could put it in GTA Online. I'm not saying they can't do that. But they should also do it in story mode, because it'll bring a lot of players back to story mode. And on top of that, it'll bring the stocks up. It'll make the game popular. It'll make story mode popular again. People gonna want to start playing GTA story mode again when they bring Vigilante back. You can bring Vigilante back, paramedics. I think they had firefighters in all the other GTA games. Like, you could put out fires and get money like that. It's basically like city service in GTA. And I don't know why Rockstar doesn't just do that. It would make a lot of sense for them to do that in story mode, because you're engaging, the other parts of the community to continue to play your game. Play the parts of the game that, a lot of people aren't even motivated to play, because they don't really give it any life. Like, it's like story mode it's like been starved of content. Like, it's so much content that should have came to story mode. Like, for instance, we could have had the agency. We could have had bikers in story mode. We could have had Trevor, him beefing with the Lost MC in story mode, and bringing along Michael and Franklin to help him, disband the Lost MC. That would have been cool. Shoot. We could have freaking had... What's another DLC that could have came to story mode? We probably could have had I don't know, like import export. Franklin going back to repoing cars because that was his old job in store mode. We could have had that. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. But yeah, man, I feel like it's a missed opportunity on Rockstar's part. Anyways, let's get into this. So that was just a quick talk. You could skip if I don't mind y'all skipping through the video to get to this part, but let's get to the important part. In the words of Mod Eccles, that's the lady that helps Trevor get the bounties in story mode. I completely forgot she existed because I haven't played story mode in years. It's been a lot of years since I played story mode. This world is full of scum and indiritus, and it's only right that we bear and share this summer. So it seems like we're gonna be getting Mod coming to GTA Online. Because she was in story mode. This is what Mod looks like, by the way, on the screen. That's her. And she's obviously out in Blaine County. So we got some high value target practice. Bounty hunting. A bounty hunting business. Guys, we're going to get a very own bounty hunting business. Rockstar slick. They slick, man. They say bounty hunting business because they know it's gonna get players excited. They know it's gonna get players hyped up for the moment. And they said it's gonna be a major update. Meanwhile, and we're gonna get Vincent back. So it seems like Vincent is gonna call the shot for the dispatch. We're gonna get some drift and drag races in the creators. We're gonna be able to create custom drift and drag races in the creators and tools and props. New tools and props. And then they said get behind the wheel your souped up cruiser to conduct the range of the books enforcement activities across Los Santos. So it seems like we're gonna get to use our police cars. Like they got a couple police cars in the game. Particularly, I would love to see the North Yankton police car come to the game. I think that's based off of the Glendale or something like that. One of those cars from GTA 4. And then the police Ford Interceptor. Police Cruiser Interceptor. Hopefully that's buyable in the game. It's already in the game. It's just not buyable. They said they're going to buff taxi work. They buff taxi work so many times. Open wheel races, Operation Paper Trail. Literally nobody does that. Nobody does that, but I mean, it's fun to do though, but it's not really worth doing if you want to make money. Creator upgrades. So we're gonna get the build on the suite of tools and mastery enjoyed by the community. Latest additions to the creator. So it seems like we're getting a lot of creator updates. Expansion of custom drift races and drag races, circuits, new units, all tracks from drivers doing donuts, bouncing, low rides to crowd animation, and more. Plus, testing races becoming easier as creators can now launch tests from any choosing checkpoint, and also had the option to race multiple rounds and drag races before winner declared. Alongside a range of new improvements designed to help the community share their amazing races, death matches, and more. We're also on the lookout for great jobs to feature in the community. Hashtag community series. You're saving your job to be shared on social media or social club, I'm guessing. Go to official guides to help you get started. It seems like it's a new car. It looks like the Overflow logo, so it might be an Overflow or something like a Conan Zeg or something like that. Could be wrong. Looks like a car we already got in the game. So, experience the updates. The usual. And then They said increase cell mission timer to make it easier for solo players to take over. Biker cells, gun runner cells, snacks automatically replenishing when launching most missions. Buffing defensive armor capabilities for Sparrow and Bambushka and more. It's good to see that finally buffing the Sparrow and the Bambushka. I never used the Bambushka, but the Sparrow needed a buff for a long time. So, I don't know if they're going to give it strength. I don't really expect much, but yeah, that could really use like a buffer. For real, man. The Sparrow is literally one of the fastest helicopters in the game. I don't know if we're going to get any new planes or helicopters or anything. But it's faster than the Kanata, the Buzzard, the Lexington, or the Buckingham. It's a couple helicopters. But the Sparrow, very flexible. It just lacks, you know, the strength, the durability capabilities when it comes to flying it. But nice to see. It also makes a lot of sense too that they're doing some work to finally balance the sell missions for the biker businesses and increasing the timers. Because you used to have no time to freaking do the post-stop sales, the dump truck sales, sometimes even the truck sales. So this is going to make it a lot more pleasant. The post-stops will be a little bit more pleasant to sell now. I wish when you sold the businesses, they would only give you one if you were by yourself versus just giving you 3 at a time. And then you only be able to sell probably 2 at max by yourself. It's like you're better off with other people selling when it comes to post-stop. But I like how they're increasing the time so it gives you more time to do all of that by yourself, make it more solo friendly. As we continue to monitor and balance payouts to ensure all missions are types of fun and rewarding, we will be increasing the payouts for all players, open wheel, taxi work, contact missions, and more. So GTA Plus members on PS5 and Xbox XS will get a claim to the new overfly Pipistrello. So that's the name of the vehicle, Pipistrello, overflawed Pipistrello, for free. As a part of the membership benefits on this day, launches a week before it becomes available to all players. So I'm guessing it's going to be coming available to PS4, Xbox, PS5. I'm not sure if PC getting it, maybe. They're just not getting the Ellis car meet HSW type stuff, but that's going to be free. As I said earlier in the video, that's going to be free a week before it's available to all players. So that's basically all we got on the Newswire. I'll definitely have a link in the description down below. But this video, it's not just going to be about the DLC. We could get into, like, you know, what's going to be, and I'll link this part as well in case you haven't seen it. We're gonna be getting into like Vigilante again. So we got Vigilante coming to GTA Online, and I'm wondering, since we got Vigilante coming to GTA Online, maybe we could use the unmarked cruiser, the interceptor, maybe the if you're on PS5, you could use the Granger, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much all the cop vehicles we got that we could use as a way to utilize it for vigilante missions. So I'm guessing we're gonna be able to use that for vigilante missions. And I'm guessing honk the horn like you do in old GTA games. Or you could call Vincent. You're going to be able to call Vincent as an option, so that he could, you know, give you a dispatch job. And then you could take on that dispatch job. And, you know, as you do those dispatch jobs, there might be different perks that come along with it as time goes on. So you'll get different perks, like maybe liveries, maybe some clothes, police clothes. I think we might already got police clothes in the game if you do the Diamond Casino heist. There's a couple of them already in the game. Like, we already got cop belts in the game, and duffel bags and all of that. So that's gonna be cool to see, and that's gonna be cool to RP with. Like, you get cop belts, cop outfits together, along with doing the dispatches, vigilante dispatches with them. Oh, that's gonna be the best. So that's gonna be cool to see.
I don't know if we're actually gonna see a bounty hunting business, because you know sometimes Rockstar says something, they make it seem more bigger than it actually is. The summer DLC, it doesn't look too big. It doesn't really look too big, but we we'll just have to see. We got 15 days. No, 17 days, because today is June 8th currently when I'm making this video, to see what we're gonna get with the bounty hunting business. But I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna have a safe like the other businesses. I don't know if it's gonna require you to also go for player bounties. Like sometimes you see player bounties on the map. I'm not sure if that's gonna count towards building up your bounty hunting business, but that would be cool though. It would be cool to see. Definitely would. But apart from that, what I would like to see though is some more bennies, cause definitely they need to give us some more bennies, cause they need to give us access to those plates, cause those plates they've been out from us. The new plates I'm talking about, the baller plate, the pounders plate, the LB plate, the Liberty City plate, all of that, Ellis Carmi plate. I got a couple of them. They need to give us access to those, man. This DLC will really be cool, cause they'll no longer be like non-buyable. That hopefully they'll be buyable for us players this coming up DLC. For even Ellis car meets too, I know a lot of people want those plates. Like a lot of people want the new plates and stuff. Like Rockstar can't sell the bag on this DLC. So, though, and I'm looking for plates too, because I do buy and sell meats. Y'all want to go check out the buy or sell meats, go to my live streams and you'll see I do a couple of them. So seeing those new plates, seeing if the possibility of us getting those new plates was there, which I doubt, but if it was there, I would definitely be excited, cause that means good for the buy and sell community, as we call it.
GTA 6. So for GTA 6, I'm hoping that we see vigilante missions come to story mode, because we didn't see it in GTA 5. For some reason, like we didn't see vigilante missions come to GTA 5. I think maybe in the beta it was supposed to be content for single player, which it should be content for single player. I don't know why Rockstar, is just making more missed opportunities for themselves when it comes to single player, but that needs to be added to the game when it comes out, because I know a lot of people anticipate. It's the most anticipated game of all time, and we're only a year away from it. Only a year away, possibly 2 years, possibly 2026, early 2026 maybe, and it's not that far away. It's a while away, but it's not that far away. So they have to amp it up, because that's gonna be the most anticipated game of all time. Vigilantes, firefighters, paramedics, taxi. See, you could do taxi work in single player, but that's like one of the only side quest, public service type thing you could do that requires driving in GTA 5. You could do a couple of public service things in GTA, but that's one of the main things you could really do. You can't really do police work. You can't really arrest people, take them into custody, which I don't really expect them to get deep into that. But you can't really do anything that involves like police or paramedics or firefighters.
Like that would be cool, a cool fun feature to see come in GTA 6. And it would be really cool to see in single player, but I mean we had all this time, man, so many missed opportunities. Instead we got a couple lackluster DLC, which the better alternative would have been adding this content that they're adding right now into single player then. So it would be really cool to see that as an element. Obviously I'm gonna play these. I'll try streaming it. I'll try streaming the DLC. And shoot, man, I wouldn't mind doing a dispatch RP, man. Policing, since we got police cars in the game, we could do more with it. Like, we could really put sirens on, customization. The only thing that I want is for us to at least do vigilante missions. And, customization too. GTA 5 has a lot of customization, but you gotta keep that customization there for the optimal DLC. The optimal hype for the DLC is gonna come from that. So I'm really hoping we see that. I can't really expect too much because the DLC is like I'm gonna give it an estimate. It's 3 to 4 weeks away. 3 to 4 weeks away. PS5, it seems like I'm guessing too. PS4 is still gonna get the DLC. Xbox One is still gonna get the DLC. All of these consoles are gonna get the DLC, but PS5 and Xbox Series SX will be getting them sooner. Like they'll be getting like a little bit more of the content, and PS4 will miss like droplets of it. Xbox One, it'll be the same case. So PS4 we'll see like most of the DLC, I'm guessing, and then PS5 will get a little bit extra benefits along with the Vinewood Card Club and stuff like that. And it'll be pretty cool to see. But that's pretty much it. It's not too much we've heard from Rockstar. This is the first ounce of news we heard from Rockstar, so we gotta wait a couple weeks to get the official date that it's dropping. Now let me know what y'all think. I'm not really hyped for the DLC because I don't want to get my hopes up and then we all disappointed later. But I'm gonna keep my expectation low. We haven't really seen much. I looked on the Newswire. I tried to look for leaks, but it's not really many leaks online about the DLC. But there is news about it. Can't really complain, man. Getting law enforcement in the GTA Online, it's gonna be cool, man. I mean, better late than never for anything. Alright. So it's good that we see it coming. My only thing is, I wish, we could have got this in story mode, but I doubt it's gonna happen. So at least we get to play it online, and it's gonna be a free DLC. God thank them for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what y'all think about the face cam, man. That's my first time too. I've been using this app for a year. I never used the face cam on a video, so I wanted to try it out for once. And before we end off the video too, I know a lot of people, you know, when you ask them about the DLC, they'll say like a certain type of DLC they want. And trust me, I can agree that we should have a Michael DLC. We haven't had a Michael DLC yet for GTA Online, so possibly this year, possibly later this year, maybe December or somewhere around that time we'll get it. I don't think next year, like summer, December 2025, but a Michael DLC would be cool. I'm sure a lot of people want that as well before we get GTA 6. But yeah. And I did make a video on it a couple months ago. And we didn't get a Michael DLC, we got the salvage yard instead. But that was 6 months ago. I actually thought we was gonna get a Michael DLC, but I would admit I shouldn't have made that video. I think I thought that way too soon. And you know, hype was all for nothing, cause Ned Luke, you know, he just started posting and live streaming on YouTube at the time. So we thought we were gonna see something big about to come, and it just didn't happen. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end off the video here. Take care and peace out.